Hi, everyone. It's Denise. I wanted to talk to you today about presence. So before we even go any further on this, just take a minute to take a nice deep breath and just to get really present with me. It's going to be really easy during this video, and we'll keep this short and sweet, but it's going to be really easy for you to want to multitask, check your phone, check out mentally, do email, whatever. It's going to be really easy for you to want to do that. I'm going to encourage you to just spend a couple minutes with me totally present. So today I just want to offer you this idea around IEP methodology and presence in particular, and why it is so important in ways that we don't even think about it. We move so fast in our life, we don't realize how important this actually is. So let's just back up a second. Your IEP. IEP stands for your intentional energetic presence. It's about being intentional about the energy and the presence you bring to everything that you do, whether it is giving a talk, a presentation, talking to your boss, to your direct reports, to your team, to your children. It is to yourself. It is being intentional about the energy and the presence we bring into that conversation. Now, the beautiful thing about your IEP and presence in particular is that if my intentions are clear, and if I am clear about the impact I want to create, I'm clear about how I want other people to feel, I'm clear about what outcomes I want from this particular meeting or conversation. If my intention is clear, I'm much more likely to bring a presence to that conversation, that interaction that is going to be useful. If my energy is helpful, if my energy that I'm bringing into the room is actually a higher level vibration, or at least a neutral level vibration, not heavy, not negative, not like, ugh. If I'm actually bringing in useful energy and intentional about the energy I'm bringing into that room, I'm going to be more likely to show up in a way that's going to help that conversation or that presentation or whatever. Now, in order for me to have really honest energy, clean, positive, authentically positive energy, I'm going to need to make sure that I take care of myself in terms of my mental hygiene and my thinking, my physical well-being, my sleep, my water, food, whatever, using the bathroom before my talk, whatever it might be. I'm going to need to make sure that I've taken care of myself so that I can have clear, clean energy in that room. This is why, by the way, in the IEP work, we talk about self-care being a leadership skill. If you're exhausted, if you're not taking care of yourself, there's no way you can bring your best energy into a room. There's just no way. So let's just backtrack a little bit. My intentions are clear. They're in service of my energy that I'm bringing in. I'm being responsible for it. And I'm also taking care. I've done what I need to do to take care of myself so I can show up as my best with my team or whoever. And then finally, you've got presence. What's really lovely is that if you take care of your intentions and your energy, by the time you get to presence, that kind of starts to take care of itself. Because if my intentions are clear, my energy's right, I'm going to show up in a way that's more congruent. Now, when we look at presence in the IEP work, we also look at how present we are to the situation that's happening, how present we are to ourselves in terms of nerves that might be happening, feelings, emotions, misalignment, how present we are to the person in front of us, which is one of the most obvious ways of being present, right? It's just really being with that person, like I'm asking you to be with me right now. We look at, of course, your leadership presence, how you're actually physically showing up in the room, your body language and whatnot, your facial expressions. We look at all that. But if you've got your intentions clear, your energy clear, you're more likely going to be able to have the kind of presence, authentically congruent presence, that's going to help you create more of the impact you want. Now, in the IEP methodology, as mentioned, we've got many, many different tools and frameworks. Your intentions, we really look at the methodology around being able to create intentional impact. And in that, there's a 5-step framework, your 5 steps to intentional impact. So if you're a user of this work already, an invitation to you to go revisit your 5 steps to intentional impact before you go into your next meeting. We keep hearing how it saves people tons of time and energy in their meetings because they're going in having worked their 5 steps before they even get into that conversation. If you're looking at strengthening your energy and paying attention to what's happened there, you're going to want to use the tools around checking your energy, around using the energetic xylophone, which is a way to authentically shift energy. You're going to want to look at how are you setting yourself up. So that's where we really look at the different quadrants. And if you're working on presence, you're going to want to really lean into the presence reboot and the ability to reboot your presence in the moment, no matter what's going on. So that's just a little bit of information for you to start thinking about the next conversation you have coming up. Before you even walk into there, before you even walk into that room or into that Zoom or wherever, I'm going to invite you to think about what is your intention, what is the energy you're bringing in, and have you set yourself up for success, and what's your presence? Those are the 3 simple things. If you'd like help on this, and if you'd like help connecting the dots of how this has tremendous impact on your leadership capacity, on your culture, on building psychological safety, on the pulse surveys you're getting back, on your retention, on your attraction of employees, if you'd like to have a conversation about that, please reach out. We'll set up a quick call with me or with someone on my team. We'll get you into an executive forum. We'll get you into some kind of a program. Who knows? But the invitation right now is for you to practice this and just to start noticing, what is my IEP before I walk into anything? This is the future. I always feel funny saying that, but this is where we're heading. In order for us to have the best culture and leadership and results and companies possible, we have to be paying attention to our IEP and how we're showing up with each other. The clearer we are in our intentions, the more we take care of our energy, the more present we are, the more we're going to be able to create the impact that we want to create. I have so much more to say. I'm going to stop here. I've gone longer than I wanted to. I hope this was helpful. If this is helpful, please like it, share it, do all the things with it. Reach out if you would like to talk about how this work can be helpful to your organization, and good luck on your next presentation. Do not take the power of presence for granted. We take it for granted all the time, and it literally is the thing that if we were more present, we could actually start to really reduce burnout, create psychological safety, all the things. Because remember, your presence is not just about how you show up, but it's how present you are to what's actually happening so you can make shifts, authentic shifts, effective shifts. Have a beautiful day.